Some people increase their use of alcohol and other substances during difficult times. Sarah Sullivan and Andrew Darby will discuss this and more next on Wellbeing Matters. MCPS colleagues, thank you for joining us today. Sarah and Andrew, thank you for being here today. So during the pandemic, substance use has sharply increased. Can you help explain this?
So Robin, I think that's a really important topic, and I'm really glad that we're here today. One thing that's really important to think about with the increase in substance use during the pandemic is that a variety of populations, specifically those who are underserved and underprivileged, have had a sharp increase because of the trauma of the pandemic.
Thank you, Andrew. I'm wondering, Sarah, perhaps you could speak to this, is how do we identify when our substance use is the problem?
When we think about substance use, think about even things like alcohol, which is so common in our society. People use substances, including alcohol, for, generally one of two reasons: to have fun, to enhance pleasure, or to reduce stress, sort of let off steam. And those are messages that are really built into our culture. So I think, right now, as Andrew was saying, there are definitely certain parts of the population that are under even more stress, but everybody this year, 2020 has been rough. And don't wait until it's getting really bad to start exploring. If you're wondering if your substance use, if it's increased, there are a couple of things I think to look at. First of all, are you using it instead of other coping skills that maybe are healthier? Is it your go-to when you're stressed out? Instead of talking to a friend, getting some social support, getting some exercise, taking a walk, spending time with family, is alcohol or another substance your go-to when you're stressed? Are you starting to experience cravings? Do you really feel this strong, both, physiological in your body, but also in your thoughts? Do you feel this strong pull toward a substance use? And the other thing to look at is, are you continuing to use despite it causing problems? Is it causing problems in your work life, in your family life, in your social life? Those are some areas where, I think people might want to start thinking about exploring their use with substances.
That was very helpful, Sarah. Thank you. So, if I wanted to start exploring my relationship with alcohol or other substances, what would be the first steps?
One thing that people can always do is to reach out to a friend or a family member who might have had experience with a substance use disorder. That could be one place that somebody can go. There are also a variety of self-help groups in the community, such as Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, Cocaine Anonymous, and there's a slew of other 12-step programs, as well as non-12-step programs, such as Smart Recovery, Women for Sobriety, or just a few of them. But I also would always recommend that a person reach out to a medical professional, such as a mental health professional who really understands addiction. And the importance is that they really understand addiction so that they can help them walk through and just explore their relationship with the substance, not to necessarily even discontinue the relationship, but to maybe change it and alter it, and to explore whether or not it might be helpful to stop. But really, it's a person's decision, no one else's.
Sarah, that leads me to my next question. What can people expect if they reach out to a licensed professional for help?
So first of all, I love, and I just want to echo what Andrew said, that, so many of us know somebody who's been down that road and can talk to a friend, a family member, reach out to a self-help group. But, I think it also is really worth sometimes exploring with a professional who has substance use experience. And that's the first thing I'd say, is that all of us in this field, therapists, counselors, medical doctors, everybody has different areas of expertise. So look for somebody who has some expertise with substance use issues. And what that means is that they're going to be best equipped to help you explore. They're going to know the questions to ask. They're going to be curious and really want to help you, want to help you figure out what's going on, if it's a problem, and if it's a problem, what to do about it. Ideally, if you decide to seek help from a professional, you'll come away feeling empowered and feeling like you have more information, more insight into what's going on, and they'll be able to help you with figuring out what steps to take next.
Well, that's a lot of very helpful information, and we really do appreciate it. Both Sarah and Andrew, we thank you for joining us today to discuss substance use and how we can identify if it's an issue and how to get help. Thank you. If you or a family member is struggling with substance use, please remember the Employee Assistance Program is here to help. We offer no-cost counseling and can provide referrals. Thank you for watching this episode of Wellbeing Matters, and be well, everyone.